Hey VC, it's Robert from Block's Sonic Wafers. It's Sunday. Hope you're having a good one. Mike over at TCat's Deep Vinyl Traxx just posted a video recently showing his 45 collection. I started showing my 45 collection a while back. If you look at my playlist, it's under for singles only, and I have done 4 of them so far. So this will be number 5, and I'm going to keep it sort of brief, or at least down to about 15 singles. I used to have a collection of singles much bigger than I do today. Long story about what happened to my original collection. They were from back in my teenage years, where I didn't necessarily treat them like a collection. Took me a long time before I learned that the value in most 45 singles is the picture sleeve, if there is one. But Mike showed a lot of singles that I had at one time. That shocking blue Venus single, I had that on Colossus, only mine was yellow background on the label. His looks like it might be a promo maybe. And I also had that album at one time. I'm not sure if I still do. But anyway, we used to have a store here in town back in the day called the Record Shop, and they were the depository for the jukebox vendors in the area. And so when they took 45s out of the jukeboxes, they went to the Record Shop, and they had a whole section of them. I think you could buy them for $0.25 each. So I kind of loaded up on those and learned a lot about different bands that way. So they didn't necessarily have the original sleeves or anything of that nature, but I had a ton of them at one time. Mostly what I've been showing here in the last 4, and including this one, are more contemporary singles that I've picked up along the way. A lot of them I picked up because they were free promos. Then there's my side-by-side collection, which were all record store day. So this is a continuation. I do have a few of the side-by-sides here. If you want to check my playlist and go back, you can see I think I've showed 52 or 54 singles so far, and I'm going to add a few more to that today. Starting with, I have already showed a mystery disc or two, and here is another side-by-side mystery disc. Mystery discs are kept a mystery until you purchase them and get them home. You don't know what's in there unless it's spoiled online, which happens frequently. This one is Sheena is a Punk Rocker Live by the Ramones. And the B-side, Husker Du, doing Sheena is a Punk Rocker, also live. Pretty cool, huh? I love these things. They seem to have quit doing them. I'm not sure if that's done for good. Alright, now we're getting into a little early Christmas. This Christmas by Donny Hathaway, backed by This Christmas by CeeLo Green. There's that old school Atco label. and Electra on the flip. Okay, we've got Just Like Heaven by The Cure and Dinosaur Jr. You're seeing the Dinosaur Jr. side, and there is the Cure side on Electra. Next up, The Doors, Soul Kitchen, and the flip side is Soul Kitchen by X. The Doors from 1967, X from 1980. Just Got Paid by ZZ Top. Backed with Just Got Paid by Mastodon on Canary Yellow. The ZZ Top version, 1972, Mastodon in 2009. I'm not really that familiar with either one of these bands. You've got Dismantle Me by the Distillers and The Regrets. The Distillers 2003, The Regrets 2018. Kind of a pinkish and orange mix. Now we're getting back into some more Christmas, early Christmas. Miles Davis, Blue Christmas. Backed with The Devil May Care on blue vinyl. And here's a split single. We've got Jeff Buckley backed with Sly and the Family Stone, each doing Everyday People. So that's basically a side-by-side, but it's not really sold as such. I love me some Sly and the Family Stone. I saw a video of Sam St. John when he visited Asheville, North Carolina, and I saw the Sly and the Family Stone box set in the background at one of the stores he visited. Made my mouth water. All right, here's a really oldie goldie here. This is Ruth Brown. This Little Girl's Going Rockin', backed with Why Me. And this one's in the original sleeve. Check that out, that's pretty cool. Muddy Roots Music. This is a split single. You've got the Sonics with Bad Betty on one side and Mud Honey, I Like It Small, on the other side. On a very cool green, black, and yellow splatter. remember I bought this one years ago on eBay. This is a promo copy of Woman Going Crazy on Caroline Street, which is both the A and the B side. It's a double A side. Jimmy Buffett, 1976, from Havana Daydreaming. Written by Jimmy Buffett and Steve Goodman. Alright, Surfer Blood. Slow 6 is the B side, and Demon Dance is the A side. Nice split blue and white. The Minor Birds. It's My Time on the A side. Go On and Cry on the B side. And if you're not familiar, the Minor Birds were Rick James with Neil Young, John Taylor, Bruce Palmer, and Rick Mason. Did you know that Rick James and Neil Young were in a band together? Of course, it's a record store day. It's on black vinyl, but it's got a really cool label, VIP. The White Stripes, Handsprings, and Red Death at 614. There's Meg. She got the front cover and the back cover. Third Man Records. Beautiful pinkish red with smoky swirls. And finally, for this round, the Birds. I feel a whole lot better, backed with It's No Use. I feel a whole lot better is an alternate vocal track, take 2 version. And the B side has an alternate lead guitar overdub. This is from Sundays. White label, Columbia. I feel a whole lot better. So this looks a whole lot like that Miles Davis single I showed a few moments ago. Okay, I think that's enough for this chapter. This is for singles only number 5. The series will continue as I'm keeping a record. I actually had to go back and go through my first 4 videos and make a list so I don't start showing the same stuff. I noticed in a couple of those videos I showed my Derek and the Dominoes Layla single twice, so I want to try to avoid that. I'm doing pretty good so far. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks, Mike, for bringing up the thread, and we'll get another one going for number 6 at some point. Everybody have a great Sunday.